Hey guys, how's it going? Carltopia here. Tonight's video is going to be a response video to Nostalgic About Baseball's 200 subscriber giveaway. I started following Andy's account earlier this year, or last year I should say, and he puts together some really great videos showing off his collection, and it's obvious, his obvious love for the stuff from the 80s, whether it was junk wax or not. And he reached 200 subscribers. Good job, Andy. And here is my response. Andy wanted to see some of my favorite cards, or our favorite cards from the 1980s. So I just threw a few together. Some of them will be the common ones that I think everybody would like to own from this era. But there's a couple in here that wouldn't be on everybody's list. More of my personal collection, personal favorites. So let's get started. First card is a Rickey Henderson rookie card from 1980 Topps. Obviously this is one of those cards that I think a lot of collectors, always want to have in their collection. Rickey Henderson was one of the greatest leadoff hitters of all time. Always had some, some pop, as well as obviously his speed. You see his stolen base. No, actually they don't have his stolen base numbers on this card, but he had over 100 stolen bases for multiple seasons. So this is just, again, one of those cards that everybody, when they first see it, was like, I gotta have that card. This was pulled from a pack back in the 80s when I was 13 years old. So it's been in my collection ever since, and it's gonna stay there. Second card, also from 1980, is the Mad Hungarian, Al Roboski. I'm part Hungarian, so when there was a pitcher called the Mad Hungarian, I was immediately gravitated towards him, and he was a good reliever, pretty solid. His antics on the mound, though, by far are what set him apart from, and made him stand out in baseball. His slamming the ball into the glove before he stepped onto the rubber to pitch was probably one of the best things. There was also an exchange between him and one umpire, where the umpire threw the ball back, I think, when Al Roboski wasn't ready, and Al Roboski rolled the ball back to the home plate umpire, and then that went back and forth a couple times. It's just a classic video. You should check it out if you get a chance. I'm a super collector, actually, of Al Roboski. I only have 5 of his cards, 5 unique cards of his. So gonna have to add a lot to my collection of Al, but that's my card number 2. Card number 3 is Baltimore Orioles Future Stars cards, featuring a card featuring Cal Ripken. This is his rookie card, and again, one of those cards that everybody wants in their collection. 1982 Topps. I do not have the 82 Traded series, which has him in, it's his solo card in it. That's one that I still strive to get for my collection. Now, I collected mostly Topps in the 80s. It's just what was readily available, and it's kind of what I liked. But I've always had this one card in my collection that, and I don't even remember how I got it. It's a 1982 Fleer Cal Ripken rookie card. Great card, and it's well centered. It's got great edges, great corners, and I wish I could say I knew how I got it, because I never collected Fleer before, but I don't remember if somebody gave it to me, or if I traded it for something else. But there it is, 82 Cal Ripken Jr. from Fleer. Next card, Tony Gwynn rookie card, 83 Topps. So After 1982, which I collected mostly in packs, I actually stopped collecting for a while. I went away to college in '85, and I went back after college and started buying sets of cards. So I bought a set of 1983 tops, and obviously the Gwynn rookie card is in that set. It was a hand collated set that I got from a local dealer. Also has the Boggs rookie as well as the Sandberg rookie in there. So, but I just wanted to show that one off. And two cards from the '83 tops traded. Of course, any Mets fan would want to have this in their collection. It's Darryl Strawberry's rookie card from the '83 tops traded. He was a great player for the short period of time that he was with the Mets, and I mean, he had a pretty long career overall. Didn't quite have the Hall of Fame stats that I think that everybody expected him to have, but still one of my favorite cards. '83 tops, Darryl Strawberry rookie. Also from the '83 tops traded, Keith Hernandez. This was his first card in a Mets uniform. There's also in the '83 tops set was his card in a Cardinals uniform. But of course, he was one of my favorite players growing up. I played first base, and even though I was a righty, I tried to model my game both in the field and at the plate, to his. Followed pretty much his whole career, and again, always one of my favorite players. Big contributor to the Mets World Series in '86, and that's one of my favorite cards of his. Then we have the '85 tops Mark McGwire rookie card in the USA uniform. Again, another one of those rookie cards that all collectors kind of want to have at some point. This I got as well in a hand collated set that I bought from a local dealer. And last but not least, an '88 Donruss Bo Jackson. Now, I don't have any of the 1980s Bo Jackson rookies or pre-rookie cards. Those I plan on adding to my collection at some point, but I do have this '88 Donruss, and it's got the classic leg kick that Bo had. Probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, two-sport athlete ever to play, or at least that we saw in our lifetime. So, I always love having Bo Jackson cards in my collection. Have a few of them other than this, but this is probably one of my favorites. So, that's it. Those are some of my favorite cards from the 1980s. And thanks, Andy, for the chance to enter the contest for the giveaway. And you guys should check out Nostalgic About Baseball on Andy's account, YouTube account. Again, he puts up some good stuff. So that's it for now, guys. See you soon.